Bees, here we are located in the Tweed Valley Caldera. What a magnificent day, another perfect day in paradise in the Tweed Valley. So today what we're going to do is check some of these mini nucs which we put queen cells in the other day, and we grafted the queens from some of our 3 or 4 day old larvae, put them in the box that we made, the cell builder, and we've taken them out and now we're going to check them what we've got. So stand by while we produce a close-up video. We are at our first little mini nuc, and we'll just take the lid off gently, and then as you can see underneath it here we have some plastic which just holds the bees in, but we'll gently move it off. So if we very carefully move it, there's a hive beetle there, we'll just squash him. Oh, I missed him, got him, one less. So this still has some food in there, still a lot of sugar water, so we'll just gently prise out the first frame. Quite a few bees flying around, but if we're gentle we'll be okay. There you can see they're already starting to build out that foundation on that frame, which is very good. What is a good tip is to put the frame on the lid. Here's the cell we put in. And as you can see, the queen has come out, so she's hopefully in there somewhere, and hopefully we can find her and see if she's mated yet. So gently pull out another frame, and well, this is very positive. There's some new brood on the bottom, new foundation on the bottom. Also, you can see the red pollen that they're bringing in, which is good. That's for the larvae, and a little bit more pollen. You can see the pollen on the legs there. Can't spot the queen yet, but I suspect she's in here somewhere. So we'll keep looking. Stack it down there, and then lift the other one out. They've made quite a lot of honey in this one, so they've got quite a lot of resources. Still can't spot the queen. Have a look down the bottom. Can't see her. Can't see her as yet. So there's always a possibility that she's out on a mating flight, or we could have just missed her. So I'll put that down there gently and just have a gentle look inside with the sun. Can't see her. They're quite small at this stage, and they often are hard to see till they fly out, mate, and come back, and then they tend to swell up a little bit, get quite large, but I still can't see her. So there's always a possibility that she's flown out and she's on a mating flight. So what we'll do is we'll put these back in the order that we took them out, so we know exactly where they are, or the bees know where they are. And no, she's not on that one either. Quite a few nurse bees. Looks very good, but we can't see her, so we don't worry yet at this stage, because the bees are going very well, making new foundation, and quite happy. So tip these ones in that we found there. We'll put the lid back on, and that's our first inspection done. No queen in that one, so, but we do know that there's the queen cell, there's the queen cup, so you can see how it's broken where she's come out. So she's definitely come out. Not always that when they do come out, sometimes they fly away to get mated, and they don't always come back. So there is a possibility that this particular one may not have a queen in it. But however, that said, we'll move on to the next one, and we'll have a look at another one here and just see how this one is. And this is a similar one, so we'll just move him around. We've got him located in a slightly different direction because of the position it was in, so just slowly prise the lid open. Quite a few bees in this one again, so you can see this. So we can see we've got a couple of dead bees there. We'll lift this up and have a look and see what we can see. Oh, absolutely full of bees. You can see this here, this is something interesting. Is a peppermint lolly. We use peppermints in here, which helps control the hive beetle. Here's another one of the cells we put in, so we'll just prise him out gently and just have a look and see if the queen has escaped or got out. So yes, another successful one, and there's a bee in that one, so she's come out of that cell. She's come out on the side, so there's always a possibility that there's been a queen in there, and she may have actually killed that cell. So, but anyway, let's have a look and see what we can see. We'll gently prise open a cell. Another, hello, this one's got brood on it, so looks like we might have a laying queen in this one. You can see the brood, not a lot of it, but there's a brood, there's nectar, and there's pollen, so very positive. Still can't see the queen on that one, so we'll stand him up there on the lid. I suspect we have a laying queen in here. Be careful when you lift these up, gently pry them up because they're quite sticky. You don't want to lose our lid, covering our lid. So we just gently lift him up. There it is, a lot of pollen, a lot of nectar, and no brood in that one, and I can't see the queen on that either, so no sign of the queen there, so not having much luck finding the queen. Hello, is that the queen? No, it's not. Just thought I may have seen her. Often the queen's on the back frame, so this is where we often see her. A lot of honey again. We're not having much luck spotting the queen, and she doesn't appear to be inside there either. So, heaven forbid where she is, who knows. We won't worry too much about it at this stage, because often they're there, and they're often very hard to see because they're often a little bit small. So we'll put it back in the same position again, once again. But we do know we have brood in this one, so which is very good. So I'll just check the frames before as we put them back, and just to double check. We haven't got the queen on one of these, so can't see her. No. Good look. No. Cannot see her anywhere in there. So put it back in the place where we found it. We do know that the queen's hatched out, so that's good news. And here's the last one, so maybe we have, see her on here, where the brood is, but no. Can't see her. A little bit of brood. Unfortunately, there's a hive beetle there. Pollen, nectar, and a cup and some larvae in there as well, which is very good. But no queen. Well, interesting. Well, put them back together again. It's quite a warm day here today, so there's always a possibility that she's flown out on a mating flight. Put the lid back on her. We'll come back again another day and have a look at it. Look for it. Oops. So we've got to go back on the right way. This way they go one way. So we'll put that back the way it was so they can find their way back in. And we'll put the lid back on it to hold it. So that's two we've had a look at, and we haven't been able to find the queen, but we've actually got two of the cells that we've taken out and framed. So we'll have a look at this one here. This is the last one we'll just check today. So while it's going well, a lot of hive beetle again. So we'll see if we can get rid of a couple of those hive beetles. Slowly lift our inner cover off, so which is stops the bees from coming out. Still got a bit of food in there, so we don't have to worry about feeding them.